I always saw presupposition as a fallacy. You're presupposing that it was a who, right? So that's the first fallacy in your argument. But when you look at what they call the laws of logic, would that not have to be true regardless? I can't imagine a situation where that would not be true. So
you mean?
It just seems to me that they're arguing for a fantasy that on some level it seems to me that they know that it's a fantasy, because they will not go through the rigors that they would for any other thing that didn't require faith to believe. Every other thing they will evaluate in a more objective way, but not this. This is the one time that they reject reason and come up with these fallacious arguments.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they'll probably reject what I'm about to say, but it seems to me that the way in which they're arguing is typical of a certain sort of style of argument for extraordinary hidden beings. I mean, the fact is that if you invoke a sort of agent with magical powers operating behind the scenes, you can explain pretty much anything you ever want explaining. So, for example, if I can't explain why my keys have ended up on the sofa when I'm positive I left them on the mantelpiece, I might, I might say, I might admit that I don't know how that happened. It's completely baffling. If somebody then says, no, I can explain it with my magical being, you see, you've got gremlins in your house, and the gremlins are mischievous beings, and they love to hide stuff, and they have these powers. They're capable of doing this kind of thing. So you see, you really need to accept that there are gremlins living in your house, because they explain something which otherwise you, as you've just admitted, you cannot explain. Now, there's something's gone wrong there. That is not a good reason, a good justification for believing in gremlins.